Step out of the vehicle.
Sir.
I can smell marijuana in the vehicle. Get out right now or I'm going to drag you out. You decide.
Can I talk to my mom?
Nope.
Mom,
Get out of the vehicle.
He's dragging me out of the car.
Get out of the vehicle.
Mom.
Get out of the vehicle. Mom.
Dash cam proves cop wrong. Well, okay. I'm sure the cop handled this situation with grace and poise. Welcome to Attorney Reacts. I'm America's attorney. Let's find out if I'm right.
Welcome back to the Lackluster channel. On January 24th of 2023, Officer Blake Stinson of the Cody Police Department in Wyoming was patrolling near the local high school. After running a stop sign, he observed 3 vehicles about a block away, making a left-hand turn. As Officer Stinson caught up to the intersection, he pulled in behind the 3rd vehicle and initiated a traffic stop.
When someone's in the crosswalk, you're required to yield to them. I need your driver's license, registration, and insurance.
Yes, sir.
Officer Stinson starts off strong, accusing the driver of failing to yield to a pedestrian in the crosswalk. However, when we refer back to the dashcam video, it appears the pedestrian entered the crosswalk after the driver passes into the intersection. At the very least, the vehicle and person both begin traveling through and across the intersection simultaneously. The driver's mother owns the vehicle, so he asks to call her and help locate the insurance and registration.
Can I call my mom? This is her vehicle.
Yeah, you can provide digital copy of the insurance, but the registration needs to be provided.
While on the phone and attempting to comply with Officer Stinson's requests, additional units are requested, and the driver asks why he was pulled over.
Can I ask what I was pulled over for?
There was somebody in the crosswalk and you almost hit him.
Okay, no, he didn't almost hit them. Now, the officer does have probable cause to think that a violation occurred because when you're seeing this in real time and you don't have the ability to slow it down or play it back, can't exactly tell maybe at full speed the first time where the pedestrian is in the crosswalk. But to say that he almost hit them is obviously not true.
I need your driver. I don't care. I need your driver's
He
license.
said he doesn't care. He doesn't want to talk to you. I'm not inclined to talk to you without a parent. I'm not 18 years old.
You're driving a vehicle and you're required to give me your driver's license, your registration, and your insurance.
That's a
Okay?
true statement.
Those 3 things are required.
Yep.
If you don't provide those things, you'll be placed in custody. Okay? I'm not joking.
You said if I don't provide those things, I'll be placed in custody. I don't know where anything is.
You and I don't believe that this kid, even if he's 17 or 16 and not 18, we don't believe that he doesn't know where his driver's license is. And we don't believe that only his mom knows where his driver's license is. We don't believe that. Come on. On the other hand, he's right when he says that he doesn't want to talk to a police officer without a parent present. He doesn't have to because he's a minor. That's true. But they're not asking him to talk. They're asking him to comply with a statute which says that if you're operating a motor vehicle and a police officer pulls you over and asks you for those 3 documents, you got to produce them.
A moment passes after the driver attempts to locate the documents. Unable to find them, the driver's mother decides to head to the location and help search for them. This appears to infuriate Officer Stinson, who now demands that the driver exits the vehicle.
Sir, my mom's on the way to help me out.
Okay, go ahead and step out of the vehicle. Step out of the vehicle.
Sir.
I can smell marijuana in the vehicle. Get out.
There's no marijuana.
I'm not going to tell you again. You're going to get out of the vehicle or I'm going to drag you out.
Whether the officer thinks he smells something or not, based on the Supreme Court case of Pennsylvania v. Mims, an officer can require the driver of a vehicle to step out during a lawful traffic stop. Being that this is likely the driver's first experience with being pulled over, he is likely unaware of the many cases that determine his lawful duties during a traffic stop. But Officer Stinson offers no reprieve and further escalates the situation without attempting to walk the otherwise compliant driver through the formalities of the situation.
Open the door. Open the door now.
My mom's on the way.
I don't care. Open the door now.
My mom down here?
Nope.
You gotta step out.
I'm not 18 years old.
It doesn't matter. I saw a violation. I stopped you for it, and you've already talked back to me about getting your stuff out. Get out of the vehicle.
I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Get out of the vehicle. That's what's going on.
I know I'm allowed to have a parent or
no, you're not.
A
you're not.
lawyer.
You're gonna get out of the vehicle.
Okay, so here's the confusion. He is allowed to insist that a parent or guardian is present when he's answering questions. He is not allowed to insist that a parent or guardian is present when he is obeying a cop, because you do actually have to obey during a stop when they give you a lawful order, like, you know, get out of the car. Oh my word. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Oh my.
Real quick, I just wanted to say that Attorney Tom / Attorney Reacts content is now on Spotify. We just launched a partnered show, link in the description. Go check it out. Now, back to the video.
Go right now or I'm gonna drag you out. You decide.
Can I talk to my mom?
Nope.
Mom,
Get out of the
he's
vehicle.
dragging me out of the car.
Get out of the vehicle.
Mom!
Get out of the vehicle. Mom!
Now that more officers have arrived, they go hands-on to remove the driver from the vehicle.
Help me.
Are they taking him through the window? No way.
Get out of the vehicle now.
No, they gotta just unlock the door.
Mom,
You're
help me!
told very clearly what to do, and if you're not gonna do it, we're gonna have to take other avenues.
The officers have a hold of both of the driver's wrists and are pulling his arms out the window.
Oh,
but despite
my
his
word.
inability to move or use either of his hands, the officers continuously order him to unlock the door.
Unlock the door.
I can't, sir, you have my arm.
Okay, then get your knee off of it, because I know what you're doing.
Button, please. There's not one on that side.
Get your knee off of it,
This
because I
is
know what you're doing.
crazy.
Okay? You're gonna go for resisting.
Dude,
It doesn't matter how old you are.
Open the door, man. Seriously. It's
Question. He has his sister or friend or whatever in the passenger side. Can we not just have someone go over there and ask her to open the door and get out so that she's not involved in this? And then now we have a cop inside where they're not gonna like break this guy's arms or dislocate his shoulders. This is ridiculous. Oh.
this worth
My
it?
mom's on the way.
I don't care. I told you to open the door.
It
I'm
doesn't
not
matter.
18.
Open the door.
It doesn't matter
Come
how old you
on.
are. That has nothing to do with this.
Passenger, unlock the door.
She
There's
can't.
not
I already
one
told-
over there.
There we go. Hold on.
When you don't do what you're told, this is what happens.
The driver is taken into custody and the vehicle is searched, during which they find a forbidden plant and nicotine products. As they search the vehicle, Officer Stinson exaggerates the reason for the stop.
He almost hit somebody in the crosswalk right here at the courthouse. The dude had to stop and like back up for him to go through, and then
No,
he wheels in here and I
didn't
stopped. He doesn't have
happen.
a license either.
So why would the officer embellish the reason for this stop?
Oh,
It is-
that's real easy. I'm gonna cheat and tell you this officer is mad because, yes, he's out there patrolling, but this entire interaction was about control and dominance. He's furious that this kid that he has no respect for, no regard for, won't do exactly what he's telling him to do when he's telling him to do it. He didn't have to escalate this. The cop literally didn't have to be mad. He could have said, yeah, let me talk to your mom. I'm going to explain to your mom that you're about to get a resisting. And then the mom would say, get out of the car, kid. I mean, this is just like, oh, it's just everything is escalated in this situation. It's ridiculous. I'm surprised I
likely
didn't punch
because
him in
if
the
law
face.
enforcement officers stop a vehicle without a valid legal justification or reasonable suspicion, any evidence discovered during or as a result of that stop may be deemed inadmissible. This can include evidence such as weapons or other contraband, statements made by the driver or passengers, or any other information gathered during the course of the unlawful stop. This is known as the fruit of the poisonous tree doctrine. The rationale behind it is to deter law enforcement from engaging in unconstitutional behavior and to protect individuals' Fourth Amendment rights against unreasonable searches and seizures. Eventually, the driver's mother arrives, and she provides a little more insight on why Officer Stinson may be embellishing the reason he stopped the vehicle.
What was your reason for pulling him over?
Huh?
What was your reason for pulling him over?
Failure to yield to a pedestrian.
Who did it? Stinson?
Yes.
Stinson follows this kid all the time.
Okay. That's perception, but that's
Oh, I
what's
know.
going on
I
right
have
now.
witnesses that have been in the car with him, and Stinson followed him for miles down Bighorn Avenue for no reason whatsoever.
Okay. I need you to step back from the car. Don't step forward towards the
Can I
car,
see my
please.
kid?
Not right now. Okay.
The driver is eventually brought in and charged with interference with a peace officer and possession. However, 4 months later, prosecutors dismissed the case for unknown reasons.
So Lackluster is completely correct that in a situation where there is evidence that's gathered that is of a crime or contraband, things you're not allowed to have, that the possession of them is a crime, that if the original stop was illegal, was unconstitutional, that the fruit of the poisonous tree doctrine says and requires that those things not be used against the citizen to get them convicted of a crime or as evidence of commission of a crime. This was not an illegal stop. There was nothing about the cop's version of the pedestrian and the vehicle being near each other in the crosswalk which invalidated the stop. I mean, there was a pedestrian there, even if the tape later shows that the car was beyond the crosswalk when the pedestrian entered it conclusively. That doesn't make the stop illegal, because if there is probable cause to believe that that may have happened, then the stop is valid. But his point about the fruit of the poisonous tree is 100% correct. And the fruit of the poisonous tree is a fantastic feature of criminal law in the US because it does inspire and direct and lead and guide law enforcement officers to make sure that their first stop is correct.
It's important to know your rights and to fully understand what authority law enforcement officers have been granted, but unfortunately, sometimes the only way to know what you should learn is by living through the experience firsthand. Hopefully, exposure to videos like this can change that.
Yeah, you're right.
One thing is certain though, a dash cam would have saved months of worry. A more clear video of the pedestrian's location as the driver entered the intersection would have been quite useful in this instance.
Well, I'm really glad to hear all the charges were dropped against the teen, and I imagine that he learned a whole lot. Now, I would like to know what consequences you think the cop in question should face after this behavior. Let me know your thoughts of this arrest in the comments down below. And if you liked this reaction video, I have great news. All you have to do is click the subscribe button down below and then check out these two videos right here to get unlimited access to more videos. I'll be back soon with my next reaction video. Bye.
Big verdict.